Today's video will be a rather short one to inform you that the 6 HIMARS multiple rocket launchers ordered by Estonia have been delivered to the country. These 6 systems arrived on April 29th at Ämari Air Base and were officially handed over at a ceremony the next day. I'm Matthew, and together with Christoph, this is Baltic Defense Review. Touching down under sunny blue sky conditions, an Antonov AN-124 Ruslan, operated by Ukraine's Antonov Airlines Transport Company, delivered the 6 HIMARS launchers from the United States to Ämari Air Base in Estonia. Despite the aircraft's registration being visible, this delivery flight was not visible on flight tracking website Flight Radar 24, which makes sense given the sensitive cargo on board. Estonian officials made sure to capture the arrival and delivery with high-quality photo and video, which certainly makes our job much easier. It's a big step for the country, and Estonia's Centre for Defence Investments says that their arrival will, quote, significantly increase Estonia's deep strike capability. The RKIK adds, in cooperation with the US Task Force Victory, the Defence Forces have conducted preliminary training for the personnel of the Rocket Artillery Battery, and the first live firings will begin in the summer. The handover ceremony took place the following day, April 30th. Unfortunately, it appears to have taken place under wet and rainy conditions. At this event, Estonia's Defence Minister Hanno Pevkur says that he's pleased that his country has brought its independent defence capability into a completely new era. He goes on to say, the leading role of the United States in both financing the procurement and training our military personnel confirms once again that the bilateral defense cooperation between Estonia and the United States is broad and built on unwavering trust and common goals. HIMARS was formally ordered in December 2022, but work to procure the systems took place several months in advance of signing the deal. The Director General of Estonia's Centre for Defence Investment says that HIMARS is a joint force creation project of the 3 Baltic states, which is gradually materializing as a real capability, especially with this delivery. The official goes on to say, soon the same systems will also be delivered to our neighbours Latvia and Lithuania. With this, the defence forces of the region will make a significant leap forward and achieve the ability to quickly deliver the effects of combat operations deep into the enemy's territory. And that's it for the latest news and comments on this delivery event. Now, for background, Estonia, in addition to purchasing the launchers, will also procure ammunition, communication solutions, as well as training, logistics, and life cycle solutions as part of the deal. The package includes rockets with different effects, ranging from 70 to 300 kilometers. Estonia may order more HIMARS, but they might go with something else to fulfill that need. The website Breaking Defense noted that Estonia is considering a second HIMARS order, but has also begun talks with other competitors for alternative platform options. Estonia's National Armaments Director told Breaking Defense at the time, if the delivery times were long, we may need to substitute HIMARS munitions for something else that's available faster. We're having those discussions in Washington to establish a clear picture of if we would make an order and how fast we could get it. Alternatives under consideration include South Korea's Hanwha Aerospace and its K-239 Chunmoo, Turkey's Roketsan Khan, and the Precise and Universal Launching System, or PULSE, offered by Israel's Elbit. And there may be more that weren't mentioned. In an interview with ERR, Estonia's defense minister was asked about the possibility of diversifying the country's arsenal to hedge against a risk of diminishing American support in the region. To this, the minister stated, we have precise knowledge of the costs of these various alternatives. Of course, every system has its advantages and disadvantages. Acquiring a new system means establishing a supply chain for spare parts, ensuring maintenance capabilities, and conducting training for personnel. If we choose HIMARS, we need to be certain that the system can be fully operational and that the necessary ammunition will be available. For every system, we have already evaluated the pros and cons. When I've presented capability development plans to the government, final decisions will be made regarding which additional systems to procure. And that's it for today's video. As you may have picked up from the statement by the Estonian Centre for Defence Investment, HIMARS is a joint force creation project of the 3 Baltic states. This confirms that, despite 3 different contracts and deals being struck with the US and Lockheed Martin, the deals are based on joint procurement efforts of Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. To learn about the details of Lithuania's and Latvia's respective deals, we have a video covering the HIMARS orders of the 3 Baltic nations, so we hope you'll check that out. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.